Hey guys, Tawny here. Today I'm going to be doing the book buying tag. I wasn't tagged by anybody, but it just seemed like a lot of fun. I've been seeing a couple people do it, so I thought I would do it too. And let's get started. The first question is, where do you buy your books from? So I usually get my books from Amazon or Books A Million or my secondhand store that I have locally called Chamberlain's. And I would say usually though probably Chamberlain's and Amazon, just because I have Amazon Prime, which is awesome, and I will get the books within like 2 days, so that's really my favorite place to get the books. But if I can't find what I'm looking for on Amazon, I'll go to Chamberlain's because they have like half off if it's a used book, and then if it's a new book, it's 10% off, so you're not paying full price ever, which is awesome. Question number 2. Do you ever pre-order books? And if so, do you do this in store or online? I've never pre-ordered a book. I usually just wait for it to come out. I don't know. I just there's never really a need for me to pre-order it because I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just buy it when it comes out. I've never pre-ordered anything, so it's not just books. Question number 3. On average, how many books do you buy a month? Well, it's an average amount, I would say, at least for a booktuber. Let's see, I think last month I bought in between like 10 and 15, and I'm sure that will continue on through the next couple of months because I have nothing else to spend my money on, but yeah, so probably 10 to 15 books a month on average. Question number 4. Do you use your local library? Yes, I didn't for a while because I owed them money and so I couldn't, but now I've paid off that fee and I actually just went, so I'll be doing a library book haul soon, so look out for that. And yeah, I really like my library, and it's really a great resource to be able to go and instead of buying the books, just being able to check them out for a couple weeks, and it's really nice. Question number 5. If so, how many books can/do you borrow at a time? I would say I probably borrow in between 4 and 5 books at a time, just because you have them for like 3 weeks, so I give myself like a good set goal. I'm going to read these books within the next 3 weeks, and usually I'll achieve that. Sometimes 1 or 2 go unread, but most of the time I'm able to read the ones that I check out. Question number 6. What is your opinion on library books? I kind of already answered this, but I really like library books and the whole idea of being able to go somewhere where somebody decided, hey, I'm going to create a place where people can come collectively that enjoy reading and enjoy spending their time with other readers, and you can check out the books that have been used. And I don't know if you guys agree with this, but the smell of library books is usually fantastic because they're old, and the smell of old books is just wonderful, so yeah, I really like those library books. Question number 7. How do you feel about charity shops/secondhand books? I love them. Usually those smell really good too, and second of all, they're usually super cheap. So like I said, at Chamberlain's, if you go and get a used book, it's half off, which is crazy. So instead of paying 20 bucks for a book, I'll pay 10, and that's for hardcovers usually, so I think that's a great deal and I like it a lot. Question number 8. Do you keep your read and TBR pile together/on the same bookshelf or not? I would say I do keep them together, but I have a bookshelf in my living room, and then I have this one right here, and this is more so where I keep my unread books and or my books that like I absolutely loved. So I like to keep my series that I really loved in here just because it's nice to see them on the shelf all pretty and together. So but then I do have a couple books like I haven't read. Some of my February TBR stuff is right over here. So yeah, it just depends. But yes, I keep them together to answer that question. Question number 9. Do you plan to read all the books that you own? Yes, I do. How could you not want to read the books that you own? If I don't like a book or I don't think I'm going to like it, I'll usually sell it to Chamberlain's because I get money back from books that I ended up not liking most of the time. So most of the books, though, I plan on reading or rereading because they're books I think I'll really enjoy. Question number 10. What do you do with books that you own that you feel you will never read / felt you did not enjoy? I just answered this question, so I'll take them to Chamberlain's or donate them or let some of my friends look through them to see if they're going to be interested in anything that I maybe didn't like or didn't think I would like. So that's usually what I do because it's nice going to Chamberlain's and selling the books that I don't want. Gives me money to go back in there and buy other books that I think that I'll love. Question number 11. Have you ever donated books? Again, I just answered this question. Yes, sometimes I do. It really just depends on how the week is going and where I'm going to be going throughout that week. If I'm going to be driving closer to like a Goodwill, if I'm going to be driving closer to a Chamberlain's. Question number 12. Have you ever been on a book buying ban? I tried to ban myself last month, actually, once I hit like 6 books. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, especially with Amazon because you have the 2-day free shipping. And then my family took me into Books A Million, and I was like, guys, I'm not gonna buy any more books. I can't buy any more this month. And they took me in there anyways. I was like, guys, you can't do this. You can't do this to me. And then they did it anyways. Yes, but it's hard to stay on it. And lastly, question number 13. Do you feel that you buy too many books? Yes, I feel as if BookTube has kind of contributed to that, though, because before I would buy just a couple books and it would be fine and I would have those books and then I would read them and I wouldn't buy more books until I read those books. But now being on BookTube especially, it makes me feel like, oh man, that looks so good, now I have to go buy it. Or man, I need to haul this book so that, I will make sure that I have it and I can read it and it's here in my possession so that I don't have to go get it when I want to read it. And slowly but surely my library is building. So yes, I buy too many books, but what are you going to do when you're a book lover? At the same time, I feel like you can never have too many books. So yeah. Alright guys, well that's the end of this tag. If you haven't done this tag, I would totally recommend it, and I tag you, whoever's watching this, because it's really a lot of fun and I think you would enjoy it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I love you guys. Bye!